So hi mom, good evening. This is Sharvin Mangal and I will be explaining about what is pico and what is the mechanic of pico. So let's start. So pico is the game that joins all children of the world together. Whenever they live, pico is unbelievably old. When ancient Rome cities were dug up, drawings of hopscotch lines were found on the floor everywhere. It is played for one aim, to win a place to call one's own. Pico is often a girl's game, but even boys enjoy it. Pico or hopscotch is very popular in the Philippines. You can use chalk or charcoal to write the boxes on the ground. If it is soil, you can use a stick to create the boxes. Boxes are either 8 to 10 or 12 and are stuffed with either 1 or 2 nibari a child can play. This is a game where players play in a drawn rectangular shaped box with usually 8 to 10 section. Players toss a small object called tomato into a rectangle outlined on the ground and then hop or jump through the spaces using one or both feet without stepping on the lines to retrieve the tomato. So the mechanics of this is on the ground, create a hopscotch pattern. The finest way to draw is with chalk. Pavements, cashew stones, or concrete are all good options. The square should be large enough to fit 1 foot in and not bounce out too quickly. When a stone is tossed into them, a common square is a variation on the design. We can ask or perform this with our family members throughout the game, or we can share pleasurable experiences during the game and correlate them with the fundamental movement. The enjoyment I had while playing hopscotch is that it allows me to stretch my muscles while also bringing back memories from my childhood. My childhood friend and I had a lot of fun together, and we made a lot of memories about it. During the game, I had the same childlike emotion that we all felt as children. The hopscotch game is related with fundamental movement, in which I am able to perform the locomotor, manipulative, and stability abilities categories of the fundamental movement skills: jumping, skipping, leaping, throwing, pushing, and many other activities are example of activity that can help us become healthier individuals. So I also have an ideas for playing hopscotch even if it's rain. So don't let a rainy day keep the hopscotch away. Let out hopscotch indoors using a masking tape right on a tile floor or even a carpeting. Use a small Benny-style stuffed animal or a bowled-up sack instead of a rack. Kids can also get creative and design their own DIY hopscotch game out of paper or fill cases. So, what do I learn from playing hopscotch? So, hopscotch is a great way for us to work on balance, coordination, and gross motor skills. So, it is also a great game for kids to learn how to wait patiently and take turns. I ever wondered why is it remained so popular? For one thing, it ticks off all the necessary boxes for child driving play. Plus, it is a game that is very challenging and it is very fun. And it is a good example of the power of play. There is a lot of advantages in playing hopscotch game. 1. It improves balance and physical coordination. The number 2, it develops cognitively. The number 3, it learns physical self-control. Number 4, it develops language and speech. The number 5, it tones and strengthens both fine and gross muscles. The number 6, it utilizes strategizing, adaptability, and good sportsmanship. When we say hopscotch, it is an old-fashioned form of fun. We aren't kidding. Some experts believe it was created back in ancient Rome. If you can imagine that, one group suggests that Roman soldiers participated in the activity on 100-foot-long hopscotch courses, dressed in heavy armor to build endurance. Others believe that the modern game comes from an earlier version played by the Roman children. Meanwhile, the Wikipedia states that this game was first mentioned in print in English more than 300 years ago, although it was usually called Scotch hop rather, or Scotch hopper. No matter how it is and when this game was invented, it has clearly stood the test of time and can still be enjoyed by young children now. Thank you, Mom, and God bless.